Now, over the course of the last several months, I asked myself several questions about Resident Evil, one of which was, what the hell happened to the Resident Evil animation films? Honest to God, the Resident Evil animation films were head and shoulders superior than the live-action movies produced by Paul W.S. Anderson, only because if you pay attention to the entirety of the animated films, they tell a much better story. The atmosphere is very tense. There's a lot of things that are happening all at once that makes you feel like, wow, this is a very surreal moment. And the animation, was crisp. It was very good at the time. And I couldn't help but wonder, what the hell happened? Because the movies themselves, they did relatively good. The Resident Evil community was praising the movies only because they were different. They were, something that were tolerable in terms of watching. Because many people can't really sit there and watch the Resident Evil live-action movies because the Resident Evil live-action movies just completely suck. They have their own twisted story, and they have their own morbid characters. It's just fucking bad. And, I've said it many times before. I made several videos about Resident Evil, the movies and stuff. If you actually enjoyed the movies, there's something wrong with you. But the animated films, I often wondered what happened, and are we going to get more in the future? Now, I do believe that it is possible for them to produce another animated film, only if the community voices their opinions and they demand for it, because I feel as if the more, fans get behind a certain product or a certain idea, the more of a chance we have for that idea to come into fruition. Now, is it possible for them to release another film that has to do with, Chris, Leon, Sheva, Barry, Jill, Claire? It's possible. I mean, it's been done before. So I really don't see why they wouldn't go ahead and produce another animated movie, because honest to God, the animated movies are what kind of brought back Resident Evil in a way. Because at the time we had several games that just dropped, and they were all right and stuff, and then we had the movies that dropped, and people were really pissed about that. And then once Resident Evil Degeneration came out and stuff like that, it was really fun to watch, because it brought you back to the 90s and stuff, to when Resident Evil was really good with Nemesis and Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 0 and stuff. It was just great. So I was often wondering what the hell happened, and comment down below if you guys would ever think that there will be another movie produced in terms of an animated film, and if there were to be another animated film, what would you guys want to see? Because so far, I mean, we've seen some really good stuff, but what would be the entirety of what you guys would like to see? Comment down below and let me know, because for me, I think I would love to see a story be adapted to where it's either, being told from Chris's point of view, or maybe perhaps Jill Valentine, because I believe those two characters have a very interesting way of going about certain situations. We've seen Leon, we've seen Claire, so I think having those two featured would be great. Depending on, what the story is, I just really hope that it wouldn't be something involving like the freaking Lost Plagas or something, because that's not what made Resident Evil what it was. With the exception of Resident Evil 4, because it was different. It was in a third world country and stuff. It was just out there in Europe. It was a really cool, notion and a very cool vibe to get, because for the first time we're going somewhere outside of Raccoon City, and it was really fun to watch. So I mean, I wouldn't mind if they went back and they actually told the story from that village or something, or maybe perhaps they go somewhere else and they incorporate some crazy story to where the zombies are back, except they're more ferocious, they can run and stuff like that. That would have been absolutely awesome. Just disinclude the whole mutation with if you shoot a zombie in the head, they'll grow tentacles and stuff. It's pointless. But honestly, guys, the animated films I truly enjoyed. I thought they were better than the actual live action films. But let me know in the comment section below your overall thoughts and opinions on the live animated films, and if you guys believe we'll see more of them in the future. And once again, guys, thank you all for watching. If you guys are RE fans, don't forget to subscribe. That way you guys don't miss a single Resident Evil update or video. If you guys enjoyed, if you guys agree, if you guys want to see another movie, smash that like button, leave your overall thoughts down in the comment section below. Tune in for more, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next update. Take it easy, everybody. Peace.